Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing the part 2 in continuation with my Arsenal tips and tricks. So I'm going to be covering 12 tips and tricks, and I'll try and keep it short so that the video doesn't go too long. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe if you enjoy my content, like this video if you found it helpful, and go check out the part 1 because one, that'll help me out, and there's also a bunch of other tips and tricks on that video too. So let's get started. The first tip is knowing the game mechanics. So just know in general that the jumping is a little weird. Like, I try and press A while I jump, and then it kind of like stops me midair. It's really weird and stuff. Also, another cool mechanic that helps you get around really fast is crouch jumping. So let's get up here. So I just use a crouch jump. It's just jump up in the air and then crouch while you're in the air and just hold it because it's not toggleable. So then I can go up here, or I butchered that, but like, it just helps you get up to higher places. But you could have noticed me in the last video just jumping around and stuff, but this will help you get to places in the maps that are a lot harder to get to, and you can probably surprise some enemies while doing it. Second tip is knife swapping. So if I have a heavy gun like the Springfield, I can swap to my knife, and I go so much faster than when I round the corner, switch to Springfield again. And this will just help you to get to places a lot faster. If you're trying to do a crouch jump, hold the knife so you're faster and you have a better chance of getting onto the place. But just swapping to your knife is so much more helpful. And that's a segue to my next tip, which is so let's say I have a Springfield. The bolting speed is like really slow. So instead of doing that, I press Q twice, and I can shoot another shot faster. This also depends on the pullout time. If the gun's like an AWP, the pullout time is like really slow. You can also use your scroll wheel, like boom, or you can press 3 and then 1. So I can shoot 3 and then 1, then I'm back on the sniper, and then I can shoot again. But yeah, so swapping your knife like instantly will help you get another shot off faster. This helps, this works on like the Hush Puppy, this like most snipers. So Springfield, AWP, I don't know, M40 or something. But those are the guns I can name off the top of my head that have this that this thing will help on. So just slower bolting kind of guns or something will help you a lot if you swap to your knife quickly and then swap back. My next tip is like emotes. They can help you a lot. This cracking a cold one emote, which is just has you hold a cola and you can drink it and stuff. But you can peek around corners with that without the enemy seeing you. So I'm pretty sure Blaggo can't like see me from here. I think he has the skateboard emote that works too, because just have an emote where you can be in third person and there's no music, preferably no music, and you can kind of just look around. It doesn't move your character too much and stuff. So that's why I like this one, because you just stand there and it's a lot easier to look around while being really still. Another tip is take cover while you reload. So if I'm reloading, I don't want to stand here because the person that's shooting at me will just kill me. So if I take cover, at least most of the bullets won't hit me. Sometimes they will because hitboxes are a little bit broken, but if I take cover, they can't shoot me. If there's no cover or very little, jumping around, crouch jumping, strafing around will help you a lot because they won't be able to hit you as easily. But most of the time, there's some kind of cover pretty close to you. Another tip is hitting headshots will help you win lots of firefights a lot faster. So let's say the Springfield does 85 damage. I have to take 2 shots to shoot him, but instead I can just use 1 shot and it's an insta-kill. So instead of 2 shots, there's only 1, and he might kill me slower because he has to shoot me twice, but I only have to shoot him once. So hitting headshots, really helpful. Talked about it in my other video about crosshair placement. An aim trainer will help this. I left it in the link of the other video, but I can leave it in the link of this one too. That's a good segue to my next point, which is tap firing. So the Mosin doesn't have this, neither does the hand cannon. But if you have an automatic gun like MK18, MG42, M4A1, just any like fully automatic rifle in general or gun like this bar, if you tap fire it, if I'm like shooting it a bunch, the spread is super bad. But then if I'm shooting it like tapping it, you can see the spread is so much tighter, like the grouping is really tight. So this can help you hit headshots a lot faster. Like that was a lot easier. On the AUG, it's a greater example. So let me shoot this wall. This is just not tap firing, but this is tap firing. You can see the grouping is like it's like within 1 stud. This is like 2 or I think 2 or 3, but like just tap firing in general, you'll hit so many more headshots, or you'll be hitting them a lot more. Watching some YouTube videos can also help you get better, because you can learn how the YouTubers like shoot. Like you can see how they use each gun, you can see what they do on every map. Like sometimes you don't get to get all the maps or the game modes that you like, but you can always like watch some YouTubers videos and see like what they do, learn from them. It's a lot better than just learning from playing. You can learn from watching them, so you're gaining a lot more information. And if you're newer, it's just good in general, because you can just watch them play a little bit so that you know what to expect. You can also watch like different how-to videos. Like you can watch my other one, you can watch some other ones. I think there's one from like Bandites or something, and those can help you out a lot, because you'll just take in a lot more information than from just playing and learning on your own. Another tip is like trying to think like the other players. So there's like, in general, like people usually go up here or they go here. They usually never go on this bottom part under here. So I can learn from that by just playing a bunch. I know what they do and I can predict what they do. So I don't know what Blaggoman's doing over there. But just knowing what the player's gonna do and expecting that can help you get so much better at the game, because you can just predict what they're gonna do and it's gonna help you a lot more. Knowing what the enemy is using is kind of hard to tell, but like it's really helpful. So like you don't have to know their exact weapon, but sometimes you can listen to the gun, you can hear the sounds, you can see like how fast does it shoot and whatnot, But like you can just, knowing what gun they have gives you an advantage, because then you can like predict accordingly. You can either peek slowly or quickly. If they have an LMG, you want to peek quickly so that they don't shoot you down. If you have a sniper, you might want to get a little closer so it's harder for them to hit you and whatnot. So knowing what gun they have is really helpful. Tip number 11 is like having auto reload on is really helpful. Like it takes one thing off your mind and it'll just, sometimes it's kind of awkward sometimes, but like let's say I'm shooting and I'm just running around. I don't want to keep pressing R and whatnot. I want to like have advanced movements and stuff like that, so I can focus my fingers onto a different key instead of pressing R once. So having auto reload has your fingers focused on something else, takes something off your mind, and it can be awkward at first, but it's just helpful in general, and you'll get used to it. My last and final tip is, sorry, that was a voice crack, is just voting competitive. I know it's kind of weird, like I'm promoting vote competitive or whatever, and standard is trash, which is trash indeed. But voting competitive helps you not have those bad guns like the fireworks launcher and stuff like that. So that's just really helpful in general, just not having to deal with that stuff. It also gives you a better choice of weapons. You have like the FMGs, low spread, and stuff like that. So you can practice with better guns. Also, there's no golden knife, which saves time and helps you get onto more rounds. So those are all my tips. If you missed a couple, or like I went too fast on some, wow, that was a nice shot. Or if I missed a couple, comment down below. If you think I should do a part 3, I can think up some ideas. I can do some research and whatnot. But thanks for watching. Comment down below if you think of any other tips for me to do. But thanks for watching, and bye bye.